Salam and welcome to Ramadan 2021, Iftar day number 21. It is such a blessing that we have entered into the last 10 nights of Ramadan, and on one of these odd nights is a night of Laylatul Qadr. It is a night of power. It is the time in which the verses of the Quran were revealed to Prophet Muhammad, on whom be peace. And I wish you luck in being able to stay up and to pray your salah and to get the benefits of Laylatul Qadr. So with that, we'll continue on with the 4 names of the 99 names of Allah. For our first name, Ash-Shahid, it means the witness. He is the one who knows everything and knows it in complete detail. And for our second name, Ar-Raqib, it means the ever watchful. He is the one whose hearing, seeing, and knowledge encompasses everything and knows it in full detail. And our third name, Al-Qarib, it means the one who is near. He is close to everyone because of his immense knowledge and awareness. And for our fourth, Al-Mujib, it means the ever responsive. He favorably responds to the supplications and du'as of his slaves. And that concludes the 4 names of the 99 names of Allah. On our menu today, I made some vegetable couscous. I also fried chicken. We had lychee to break our fast, as well as Layla stuffed some dates with goat cheese. So all in all, it was a wonderful day. Again, our fasting is coming quick to an end. Oh my gosh, I can't believe next week is the end of Ramadan. I will so miss this time, but I'm going to take full advantage of being able to be with my family and spending this wonderful, blessed month together. And I hope that you're all able to do the same. So let's continue on and let's get to the cooking. So in addition to frying our chicken, I'm going to be making some couscous. So I have about 1 1/4 cup of water in here. I'm just going to add it to a regular saucepan. And when this comes to a boil, I'm going to add in the couscous. I have about 1 cup of just regular grain couscous that I'm going to add to the boiling water. I'm not going to add anything into it just yet. When the couscous is all done and it's all fluffed up, then I'm going to saute it with some vegetables. I didn't add anything into the couscous. I just put water to boil it because the olive oil here is enough to fluff it right back up. So what I do is I like to flavor my couscous with any variation of add-ons. So I have olives, orange bell peppers, garlic, onion, and a couple of curry leaves, and I'm gonna go ahead and put that together. So what I do with my curry leaves is I like to break it up and I take it into little pieces. And in the center, there's this fine strip that is not the easiest to eat. So I usually just discard that when I break up the curry leaves. You can also throw the curry leaves in whole if you wanted to and just, you know, get rid of them. But I'm fine with eating the curry leaves. They just have such a great flavor and an even better smell. Okay, so my onion is going in. My oil is nice and hot. And I'm going to saute down these onions. Now I'm not adding any salt or anything to this just quite yet. If I need to add it after, then maybe I'll add it. But I think the olives that I'm going to add in, these are Kalamata olives. These have a little bit of saltiness to them already. And I think that'll be enough to add with the couscous. So the onions are nice and sauteed. And now I'm going to add in about 4 cloves of chopped garlic. And now I'm going to add in the curry leaves. Just be careful when you add curry leaves to hot oil, it tends to pop a little bit. So you just want to be careful with that. And it's only because curry leaves have a little moisture in them. It smells yummy. This is just going to transfer your couscous into plain couscous into something that's so vibrant and yummy. And I'm going to add in my cherry peppers. Of course, you have to have cherry peppers. How could you not? A little spice in your life. And goes the bell peppers. You know, these are things, except for the onions and the garlic, these are things that really don't need to cook for very long. A minute or 2 at the most. You still want the bell peppers to have some sort of a crunch to it. And now I'm going to add in the olives. And I left the olives whole. My husband just came into the kitchen. You gonna come join me to cook? Nope. No. So, it just, with the olives, that Mediterranean smell, and the cherry peppers and the garlic and the curry leaf, it's just a mixture of fabulous flavors. I don't know which one I love more. They're all so good. So what I did was I left the couscous in the saucepan so that it can absorb all of the water. So that's what it looks like now. And so I'm just gonna gently add this into here. And once the couscous gets the oils and you know, some of that steam, it's gonna start to loosen up. I had some extra couscous here also. Just gonna add a little bit in. I'm gonna turn my stove off and just mix this all together. Make sure everything's nice and mixed in. I like tilting my pot like this so that everything kind of folds in. This way you don't mush everything. And this is what my couscous looks like. It's beautiful green, and it's gonna taste yummy. To make my fried chicken, I have chicken that I have legs and thighs that I also cut in half because I don't want big giant pieces of fried chicken to take forever to cook. And I seasoned this up with my green seasoning. It has thyme, garlic, pepper, which is the Scotch bonnet pepper, one large one. It also has some parsley, some cilantro, and rosemary. And I added a little bit of water and I grinded it up and marinated this with a tiny bit of salt for about 4 hours. In here, I have an egg and milk wash, so it's about 2 cups of milk. I have almond milk. You can use basically any milk you want, as well as 2 eggs, and I just whisk that together. And here's my flour mixture. What I have added to this is turmeric, cumin, paprika, black pepper, chili powder, ginger, and mustard powder. And I'm just gonna give this a whisk. So the best way to test your oil again is to put a skewer down, and if it bubbles up, which this is starting to bubble up really nicely, then that means your oil is nice and hot. So what I do is I take a piece of chicken, I put it into the flour, dust it out, into the egg wash, drain it as much as you can for excess liquid, and back into the flour. And let that hang out over there, and I'll get a couple more pieces done. So again, flour, egg wash, and then flour again. Just get rid of the excess flour like that. Okay, so I'm gonna start to add the chicken in. Perfect temperature for frying. Try not to crowd up your pan too much because you don't want your chicken to not be able to get enough room to fry. So I think I'm going to add 5 pieces in. That should be good. Bubbling away. Fried chicken is all done, and as you can see, it's got those beautiful, crispy, flaky crust. And that's why I double dredge it. To go with our fried chicken and our couscous, I'm also going to be making some coleslaw. So my ingredients are cabbage, carrots, I have some mayo and a little bit of pepper sauce in here. And I also have the juice of 1 lemon, and I added a little bit of salt to dissolve into the lemon water. And I have a bowl here so that I can mix it when it's all set. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to shred my cabbage. All right, so my cabbage is nice and shredded. All right, and now in goes my carrots. My carrots are now all done, so I'm just gonna add in all of my carrots. Just try to scoop out as much as you possibly can. I'm just gonna give the mayonnaise and the pepper a little bit of a mix. And I'm going to add the lemon juice and try to incorporate these two together as well before I add it into my mixture of my shredded carrots and cabbage. Okay, so I have a little helper that wants to help me mix this. So I'm gonna go ahead, Santa, and we're gonna drizzle in this sauce, and you're gonna just mix it all together. Do you like coleslaw, Santa?
Mm-hmm.
You do? And you like fried chicken too?
Mm-hmm.
'Cause that's what we're having for dinner. What's your favorite thing to eat?
Fried chicken and fries, burgers, hamburger.
Good job, Santa. Thank you so much. Okay, thanks, Santa. I'm gonna give it one final mix. And the coleslaw is all done. Look at that.